Welcome back to week 4 of ABC Cooking. I'm so excited to have you here with me again this week. Are you guys ready for our song? Me too. Let's get started. Dance with me.
Allie, Bubba, Katina, Cat, Dee, Deer, and Elephant, Francie, Fish, and Gordo too. They all live at the zoo. Honey, Horse, and Anywho, Jellyfish, and Kangaroo, Lizzy, Missy, Nigel too. They all live at the zoo. Olive, Octopus is sweet, Pee-wee, Penguin's text is neat, Queenie, Quail, her babies too. They all live at the zoo. Robbie, Rabbit's in the stew, Sandy, Snake, and Timmy too. Umber, Vincent, what a crew. They all live at the zoo. Willie, Weasel, and Xavier Fox, Nancy Yak just talks and talks. Zeke the zebra welcomes you. Come meet us at the zoo. Zeke the zebra welcomes you. Come meet us at the zoo.
Yay, I'm so happy you guys are here to join me and all of our Zoophonics friends for another week of fun. You guys did an awesome job on that dance. I am so proud of you. You were coming along so well. It's a hard dance to learn, and I just know you guys are doing an awesome job at home. Let's review all of our friends from last week and the weeks prior. Are you guys ready? Me too. Okay, so today I thought I'd try something new with you guys. We've been learning all of our friends, and we've been drawing the shapes that they make. So I thought it would be fun to do a little magic show with some of our friends. And so I'm going to draw a friend on my board, and I want to see if you can guess who it is. And then I'm going to change that friend into a different animal and Zoophonics friend, and let's see if you can figure out who that friend is, and we'll review as we go along. Are you guys ready? Oh, good. I'm so excited. Okay, so my first friend I'm going to draw starts here. I'm going to go up, around, keep curving around, back up, and stop. I'm going to leave this portion open. Can you guys guess which Zoophonics friend this is? Did you guess our friend, Katina Cat? If you did, you were right. That's awesome. Katina Cat is no disgrace. With her dainty paws, she cleans her face. Can you guys do that with me? Perfect. Now for the magic though. Here we go. So I have our friend Katina Cat, and I'm magically going to trace over her and turn her into a different Zoophonics friend. Let's see if you guys can figure out who it is. So I'm going to do the same exact motion, up and around, all the way around, except this time I'm going to close the circle, go up and down. Do you guys know who this is? Did you guess Allie Alligator? If you did, you guessed right. Yay! All right, here we go. Allie Alligator's jaws are snappy. When she grins, she makes you happy. She sounds like this. Ah, ah, ah. Do it with me. Ah, ah, ah. Wonderful job. Okay, so now I'm going to turn Allie Alligator into somebody else. Let's see. I'm going to start in the same place I started before. I'm going to go up and around and close that circle and back up to here. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go up, 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 and down, down, down. Who did I draw? Which Zoophonics friend is this? Did you guess? Dee Dee dear? Nice work. That is absolutely correct. Let's do Dee Dee's song. Are you guys ready? Dee Dee dear. Sorry, almost forgot it. Here we go. Dee Dee dear perks up her ears. Tiptoe softly or she will hear. She says d, d, d. Let's do that sound together. D, d, d. Beautiful job. Okay, for my next magic trick, I am going to erase my Dee Dee dear. And we're gonna start again with Katina Cat. So maybe you can draw Katina with me. We're gonna start here, we'll go up and around and keep curving around like we're making a circle, but we're not gonna close the circle, we're just going to stop right there. So I'm starting with Katina Cat. I wonder who I'm going to turn Katina Cat into. Can you guys say magic words with me? We should have been saying that all along. Here we go. Abracadabra. All right, here we go. Let's see if you guys can guess. Up and around. Stop. I'm going to jump back up to the top and draw a line over. Who is this friend? If you are thinking about Ellie Elephant, then you are correct. Good job. So let's do Ellie Elephant's song together. Ellie Elephant walking down the street, waving her trunk at everyone she meets. She says, eh, eh, eh. Can you do that with me? Eh, eh, eh. Woohoo! That was really, really fantastic. So proud of you guys. All right, that's it for our magic show. I will be right back and we will do I Spy. It's I Spy time. I spy Bubba Bear. Do you guys see Bubba Bear? Bubba Bear is big and black. He likes a honeycomb for his snack. Bubba says, "Buh, buh, buh." I spy Bubba on the top shelf. Do you guys see Bubba Bear? There's our Bubba Bear. Let's do Bubba's song together. Buh, buh, buh. Very good. Bubba Bear. When we draw Bubba Bear, we start with the big belly. We go up to that honey hive and back down for Bubba Bear. Good job. I spy Francie Fish. She's on the top shelf. That's my clue. Francie Fish swimming in the sea, wiggles her fins so fancy free. She says, did you guys find Fancy Fish? She's orange, and I see her right back by Ellie Elephant. There she is. Wave, Fancy Fish. There you go. Hello. And here's Fancy Fish, and how we do her letter. We start kind of a little bit before the top of our page, and we go up and a curve around and straight down, and then we cross in the middle by her fins to draw Francie Fish. Good job. I spy Gordo Gorilla. Gordo Gorilla is on the middle shelf. So we have the top shelf, the middle shelf, and the bottom shelf. Gordo Gorilla is somewhere in the middle. Gordo Gorilla swinging from a vine. He thinks bananas are divine. Gordo says, "G, g, g." Good job. Have you found Gordo Gorilla? You're right. He's way over here. He's got the little star beanbag in his hand. Let's do Gordo's sound together. G, g, g. Fantastic. You guys are amazing. And here's Gordo Gorilla. And to start with Gordo Gorilla, we kind of start like Katina Cat, like those other letters. So we go up and around and make that circle. Up, down, kind of like letter A. Keep going down and curve up. So we start like Katina Cat, and then but we close Katina Cat like we're doing Allie Alligator, but we don't stop there. We keep going down and curve up for Gordo Gorilla. Gordo Gorilla should have been part of our magic show today. I'll try to do that next time. So there's Gordo Gorilla. Let's say a sound one more time. G, g, g. Fantastic. Next, I spy Honey Horse. Honey Horse is on the top shelf. Honey Horse kicking up the dust. Gotta get to the zoo or bust. Honey Horse says, ha, ha, ha. Have you found her? I bet you have. She's right by Fancy Fish. There's our Honey Horse. Let's do Honey's sound together. Honey Horse lives in the letter H, and to make H we start at the very top by her, even above her nose, and we go down, up, and around her body to make Honey Horse. Great job. I spy any inchworm. Any inchworm is on the middle shelf. Any inchworm chomping along. I messed that one up. Let me start over. We all make mistakes. Any inchworm inching along, chomps and chomps all day long. She sounds like eh, eh, eh. Good job. Did you guys find her? Did you find any inchworm? Any inchworm is sitting on my little friend here. Do you see his little toes? And there's our any inchworm right here. Let's do any sound together. Eh, eh, eh. Fantastic. Here's our any inchworm who lives in the letter I. To make any inchworm's letter, we start here. We just draw a short line down and a dot right by any's head. Simple as that. Way to go. Next, I spy K.O. Kangaroo. K.O. Kangaroo is in the middle shelf. K.O. Kangaroo gives a kick. He jumps upon his pogo stick. Now, if you're standing up, you can do the motion with your leg and your arm. But since I'm sitting, I like to do it with both arms like this, as long as we're crossing them over and punching it out, just like we would standing with one leg and one arm. So, have you found K.O. Kangaroo? There she is, right by Gordo Gorilla. Right here. Hop, 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 hop. She's jumping around, jumping up front. So K.O. Kangaroo, let's do her sound together. K, k, k. And to draw K.O. Kangaroo's letter K, we start at the top, we do a straight line down, we diagonal in, and then we kick it back out. So we're going to trace that leg that's kicking out, and then we trace the other leg kicking the other direction. K.O. Kangaroo. Nice job. I spy Lizzy Lizard. Lizzy Lizard is on the middle shelf. Lizzy Lizard sits in the sun, catching a fly with her big long tongue. Oh, oh, oh. Can you guys do that with me? Oh, oh, oh. Did you find her? Yes, you did. She's right here. Lizzy Lizard. Lizzy Lizard lives in the letter L, and to draw letter L, we start at the very tippy top, and we just do a straight line down. Just trace that log of hers, or her very long body. Lizzy Lizard. Oh, 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 nice work. I spy Missy Mouse. Let's see, I'll give you a clue. Missy Mouse is on the top shelf. Missy Mouse nibbles on some cheese, wiggles her nose as if to sneeze, and she says, mmm, mmm, mmm. Good job. Have you found Missy Mouse? There she is, right by Ally Alligator. Let's do her sound together. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Good job. Missy Mouse, remember, lives in the letter M. And to draw letter M, we do a short line down, trace it back up. We go around and back down, back up, around and back down. And that's how we make Missy Mouse's home, the letter M. Nice job today on the review. We have one more friend to review. Remember, I don't have this friend in a stuffed animal form, but she's still super, super important. We have Jerry Jellyfish. So Jerry Jellyfish lives in the letter J. And for J, we can just go straight line down, curve up around her tentacles, and dot up there by her head for Jerry Jellyfish. And Jerry Jellyfish's motion is J, J, J. Good job. Can you say Jerry Jellyfish really fast 3 times? Jerry Jellyfish, Jerry Jellyfish, Jerry Jellyfish. It's so hard. Anyway, got a little tongue-tied there. We are done with our review, and now it's time to introduce you to our new friends. Now for the main event, our new friends. Here we go. We have Nigel Night Owl. Hello, everybody. Nigel Night Owl, of course, is an owl. He likes to fly around at night. Nigel Night Owl lives in the letter N. To draw a letter N, we do a straight line down, back up, then around, and stop. She kind of reminds me of drawing Missy Mouse, but with Missy Mouse, we do one loop, one up and over, and then another up and over. So that's how they're similar. But so Nigel Night Owl's motion is this. She's a night owl. Her eyes are really big so she can see at night. So we put our fingers and make kind of circle our eyes and put our fingers up, and we say That's Nigel Night Owl's sound. And Nigel Night Owl's rap song is this. Nigel Night Owl spying in the night, rolls her eyes so shiny bright. Let's do that. Let's roll our eyes and say our sound. Good job. That is our friend, Nigel Night Owl. Good job. Just gonna fly away. See you guys later. All right, so that was our friend Nigel Night Owl. Next we have, up is Olive Octopus, and here she is. Hello. I'm so happy to finally have a turn to be in the spotlight with you guys. Yes, we're so happy to have you with us too, Olive Octopus. You're a really hard worker, and we appreciate everything you do. Just like all our kids at home are hard workers, just like you. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're so helpful to their moms and their dads. Oh, I'm sure they are too. I hope they are anyway. Anyway, so this is Olive Octopus, and see all these Olive Octopus's legs? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Olive Octopus has 8 wiggly legs. She swims in the ocean, and her motion is this. We make our arms like wavy, like the ocean's waves, and it's because that's what her arms would do in the ocean to move around. They would wave around like this, and Olive Octopus's sound is this. Ah. Ah, ah. One of my favorite things about Olive Octopus is that her sound, ah, makes the shape of her letter. Your mouth makes the shape of the letter she lives in. So you watch this. Ah, ah, ah. My mouth makes a great big circle when I say that sound. And Olive Octopus's letter shape is a great big circle. So this is how we draw Olive Octopus. We kind of start kind of in the middle-ish, higher than the middle. We go up and around, and we draw a great big circle, and we stop. And that's Olive Octopus's letter O. And let's do her motion again. Ah, ah, ah. Wonderful work. All right, so Olive Octopus has a rap song, of course. Let's learn it. Olive Octopus has such style. She waves her arms all the while. Good job. Let's do her sound again. Ah, ah, ah. Wonderful. You guys are amazing. We have another new friend today, Pee-wee Penguin. Oh, isn't Pee-wee so cute? Pee-wee Penguin lives in the letter P, and Pee-wee Penguin How we draw Pee-wee Penguin's letter P is we start at the top. We draw a straight line down. We go all the way back up, and then we do a circle at the top. So let's do that again. We start kind of by Pee-wee's head up here. We go down, back up, and around, and make a circle for Pee-wee Penguin. Pee-wee Penguin's motion, if you remember from the song, is we kind of stand and we waddle back and forth like a penguin would. We say, pa, pa, pa. And we've talked about this a little bit. If you put your hand on your throat and you say, pa, 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 it's just a push of air, so your throat should not wiggle. So it's not, if I go like this, pa, pa, my throat wiggles. I'm adding too much sound. I want to just go pa, pa, pa. It's just a push of air. And that's how we make Pee-wee Penguin sound. So Pee-wee Penguin's rap song is this. Pee-wee Penguin does the penguin walk, raps along, and perfect penguin talk. Let's try that one again. That's kind of a mouthful. Pee-wee Penguin does the penguin walk, raps doing a perfect penguin talk. Nice, good job. Let's do the motion. Pa, pa, pa. Way to go. Last but not least for today, we have one more friend. Her name is Queenie Quail. My Queenie Quail stuffed animal is about as close as I could find in a stuffed animal for my quail. So it's not exactly a quail, but we're gonna pretend that this is my Queenie Quail. She's got that little tuft on her head, and she's really cute. But here's Queenie Quail on our card, and she has all these little babies. Let's count them. She's got lots of babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 little babies to take care of Queenie Quail has. And later you will learn that Queenie Quail always has a friend who likes to help her. But Queenie Quail, because she has this little tuft on her head, let's show this picture, it shows a little bit easier because the letter's not over it. So for her motion, we take our finger and we kind of wiggle it like this, but we put it on her head, and as we do that, we say her sound with just qua, qua, qua. It's another one where we're just pushing air. Qua, qua, qua. Good job, that's our friend, Queenie Quail, who lives in the letter Q. To make letter Q, we kind of start the same exact way as Katina Cat. We make the circle part first, or Olive Octopus. So we go all the way around, make our circle, then we close our circle, we go up, down, and kick our feet out just a little bit. And that's Queenie Quail's letter Q. Let's do her sound one more time. Qua, qua, qua. Nice work. Well, everybody, that is all of the new letters for today. Let's go over them one more time. We have Nigel Night Owl. We have Olive Octopus. Ah, ah, ah. We have Pee-wee Penguin. Pa, pa, pa. And we have Queenie Quail. Qua, qua, qua. Let's welcome them all with a great big round of applause. Yay! We're so happy they're here to join us and be with us for the rest of today. So today we are going to read Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Voist, illustrated by Ray Cruz. So as you can see, there's writing on the front of this story, there's scribble marks on the back. It's a little worn out, and sometimes those are my favorite books because that means that they have been loved and loved and loved and read and read and read. And I hope you enjoy this story. So here, let's get started. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I'll show you the picture to begin with. Look at all those details. Okay, if you noticed, Alexander's face did not seem happy. I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard, and by mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running. and I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Show you the next pictures. Maybe you can predict what's going to happen by looking at the pictures. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. I think I'll move to Australia. Let's see. Oh, wonder what's going to happen next. They're all in a car. I wonder where they're going. Let's find out. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have the seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm going to get car sick. No one even answered. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. So let's see if we have any clues where they might be. I think they might be at school. Let's find out. At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of a sailboat better than my picture of an invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be, can you guys say it with me? A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. You guys ever had days like that where nothing seemed to go right? I wonder what's going to happen next. Let's find out. I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said that Philip Parker was his best friend and that Albert Mayo was his next best friend and that I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker ice cream cone, the ice cream part falls off the cone part and lands in Australia. Whew, was that a nice thing to say to his friend? Not really. Sometimes you just have to choose kindness. Okay, let's see. Where could they be? Do you think maybe they're at lunch? Let's find out. There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? You were right, Alexander's. It was a, say it with me, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Oh, poor guy. All right. Wonder where they're at now. He's not happy, is he? His day does not seem to be getting any better. That's what it was, because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week, and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said, I'm going to Australia. Oh, no. Looks like he's in pain, doesn't it? I wonder what's going to happen. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot, and while we were waiting for my mom to get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And then when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby. And while I was punching Nick for saying crybaby, my mom came back with the car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting. Let me show you that picture. Oh man, he's not making very good choices right now, is he? Here's the next page. I'm having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, I told everybody. No one even answered. I wonder where they're at now. See all those boxes on the shelves? And what do you see on the floor? Let's find out where they're at. So when we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers, Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoe man said, we're all sold out. They made me buy plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them. I wonder who that is sitting at the desk. I wonder why there's papers flying everywhere and books falling. Let's find out. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copying machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on the desk, and I was careful as could be except for my elbow. Also, he said don't fool around with his phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad said, please don't pick me up anymore. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. What are they doing now? Looks like maybe a family dinner. There were lima beans for dinner. I hate lima beans. There was kissing on TV. I hate kissing. Now where is he at? Is he in the bathtub? Wonder what could go wrong there. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate my railroad train pajamas. Let's see what happens next. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burnt out, and I bit my tongue. The cat wanted to sleep with Anthony, not with me. It has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Mom said, some days are like that. Have you ever had a day like that where nothing seemed to go right? Even in Australia. I just love this book because not every day is a great day, but the really cool thing is we can always start fresh tomorrow and have a good day. And there's always ways to turn a bad day around. Sometimes just giving somebody else a hug and saying you're sorry maybe can turn a day around. Sometimes just going outside for a walk or to play a little bit, even if it's by yourself to get some fresh air, makes you feel better. Maybe taking a nap sometimes. And sometimes just helping somebody else makes a bad day a better day because it feels good to make somebody else feel good. Even if you're having a bad day, if you help somebody else, you feel good inside, which kind of can help you turn your day around. So think about those things when you're having maybe not the best day ever. So I hope you enjoyed our story today. I woke up kind of feeling glum since we've been in quarantine for so long. And when I read this book, it reminded me of all the times I've read it to my kids when they were having a bad day and how we had all kinds of conversations about how to turn our day around and to make them better days. So, remember to have those conversations with your kids when they're having a bad day because we all have them, especially when we're not allowed to go do the things we're normally allowed to do. So I hope you guys have a great day. We are going to play another game with our new Zoophonics friends, and then we are going to learn about our recipe and how our friends can help. All right, are you ready for our game? Here we go. Let's go through our letters really quick one more time since they're new to us this week. We have Nigel Night Owl. Olive Octopus. Ah, ah, ah. Pee-wee Penguin. Pa, pa, pa. And Queenie Quail. Quah, quah, quah. Good job. So I have my food basket here full of all different types of things. And let's see if we can match our beginning sounds. So the sound that starts with the items I have. First I have, can you see them? Let's get up close. I have nuts. All different kinds of nuts in there. And we need to figure out which friend has the same beginning sound as nuts. Nuts. We can stretch that one out like bubblegum nicely. Nuts. Nuts. So we're listening for that sound. All right, let's start here. We have Queenie Quail. Quah, quah, quah. Nuts. My mouth did not make the same shape, and it did not sound the same. So Queenie Quail does not want nuts. Then we have Pee-wee Penguin, and Pee-wee Penguin says, pa, pa, pa. And we have nuts, and they say, nuts. Beginning sound is nuts. Pa, pa. Nope, that's not the same, because when I said pa, my mouth went kind of open, and when I say my tongue's behind my front teeth, and my mouth is more squinty. And the other thing is when I say pa, 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 if you feel your throat does not vibrate because we're just using a puff of air to make that sound. Pa, pa, pa. But when I say nuts, it vibrates. So not the same. I accidentally gave you a little clue there if you were listening. So let's see if you were paying attention. So next we have Olive Octopus. Ah, Olive, when we make her sound, our mouth is really open, big and wide. Ah, and our mouth makes the shape of her letter O. Ah, and let's try that with nuts. Did our mouth make the same shape? Nope. Did it sound the same? No. So it is not for Olive Octopus. All right, last. I'm thinking it might be for this next friend since she's the last one up here. We have Nigel Night Owl. Let's say Nigel's sound. Now let's say nuts. Did my mouth make the same shape? It did. Let's listen to the sound again. Nuts. Nigel, is it the same? It is. Good job. So we're going to give the nuts to Nigel Night Owl. All right, so next I have a pineapple. Pa, pa, pa. Pineapple. And let's see, does Olive Octopus sound like pineapple? Let's see. Olive. Pa, pa. Pineapple. Does that sound the same? I don't think so. And let's see, did our mouth make the same shape? Pineapple. Pa, pa, pa. Olive. Nope, that's not the same. So because they're not the same, they do not belong together. All right, so let's see if Pee-wee Penguin and pineapple have the same sound. So Pee-wee Penguin's sound is pa, pa, pa. And the beginning sound of pineapple is pa, pa, pa. Did it sound the same? Yes. Did my lips make the same shape? Pa, pineapple. Pa, Pee-wee. Yes, it did. Pee-wee Penguin and pineapple have the same beginning sound. Good job. All right, next I have a jar of olives. So we're gonna say olives. Olives. Well, we have a friend up here whose name is Olive. So do you think that that's a clue? I'd say it's a really big, ginormous clue. So let's see if olive sounds like octopus. Olive. Octopus. Yes, olive has the same sound is Olive Octopus. So Olive Octopus gets the olives. Well, that was an easy one. And now we only have one friend left, Queenie Quail. Do you know it's really hard to find food that starts with that quack sound? But I did find something in my pantry. I have a Quest bar, and it seems like all of our friends have a treat with them except for Queenie Quail. So my guess is this will go with Queenie Quail, but let's double check. Let's say Queenie Quail sound. Queenie Quail. Quack, quack, quack. Now let's say Quest. Quack, quack, quack. Queenie Quest. Did you see my mouth made the same shape and it sounded the same? Good job. Quest goes with Queenie. That wasn't as hard as some of the ones we've done in the past, but you guys did a good job, and it's really good to learn to look for clues, which we did when we matched olives with Olive Octopus, and we did the process of elimination. Everybody else had a treat except Queenie, so we knew the last one probably had to go with Queenie, but we should always check it to make sure, just in case I was trying to trick you. Way to go. Very proud of each of you. We are going to do, I'm going to review with you the ingredients you need for the recipe next and how our friends can help us. So this week you will be cooking oatmeal carrot cookies with Ellie and Sarah. And the ingredients you will need are 3/4 cup of shredded carrots, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup or honey, 1 cup of oatmeal, a teaspoon and a half of baking powder and cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 3/4 cup whole wheat flour or all-purpose flour, and 2 tablespoons of butter. So those are the ingredients you will need. And here is how our friends can help us. So we have Nigel Night Owl never forgets to wash his hands. So before you start cooking and when you're done cooking, remember to wash your hands. And as you're washing your hands, you could do Nigel Night Owl sound. Okay? Next we have Olive Octopus offers to add oatmeal. So as you're adding the oatmeal to the recipe, maybe have Olive help you. And as you're pouring the oatmeal in, you could say Olive sound. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. Next, Pee-wee Penguin. Pee-wee Penguin adds pure maple syrup perfectly. There's a lot of Pee-wee Penguin words in there. Let's say them all together. We have Pee-wee Penguin, pure, and perfectly. All of those words start with P. Isn't that cool? So as you're adding your maple syrup, or if you have honey, you could use that instead. The recipe said you could have Pee-wee Penguin say her sound P, 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 as you're adding it. Queenie Quail never quits. So if you're feeling like maybe you'd rather do something else at the moment, or you get distracted, remember, never quit. You're helping your mom or whoever you're cooking with, you're helping them. So you have to be there for them, and just remember to not do that. And if you're feeling that way, think of Queenie Quail for encouragement and make her sound quack, quack, quack. And remember, Queenie Quail never quits, so neither can you. You keep it up and do really good work, because I know you're capable. So that's a nice short sentence to clap. Let's clap that one. So we have Queenie Quail never quits. I'm gonna put this board down so I can clap that with you. And let's do it together. Here we go. Queenie Quail never quits. 4 claps, 4 words in the sentence. You guys are ready to cook for tomorrow. You have all the ingredients. You know how your friends can help you. And I can't wait to hear your responses on Sarah and Ellie's video how well the recipe went and if you guys enjoyed the cookies. So have a great day, and until next week, be safe and try to have fun, okay? See ya.